Have you ever noticed that the deeper you think, the harder it becomes to connect with others? It can feel like the more clarity you gain, the fewer people want to listen. This isn't just in your imagination. Throughout history, society has often resisted those who dared to think beyond the surface. From Socrates to Galileo to Simone Weil, great minds have been mocked, silenced, or ignored, not because they lacked brilliance, but because they unsettled the comfort of those around them. People don't usually fear new ideas because they're false. They fear them because they're true before the world is ready. But why does this pattern repeat across generations? Why are deep thinkers pushed to the margins? The answer lies in how the human mind responds to difference. Consider this. When you meet someone who is stronger or more athletic, you may admire them. When you see someone wealthy, you might feel envy, but rarely personal threat. Strength and wealth are external. They don't cut into who we are at the core. But intelligence is different. Our thoughts, beliefs, and understanding of the world shape our very identity. When someone challenges those, it feels like they're challenging us. Psychologists describe this as a kind of mirror effect. A deep thinker doesn't just present new ideas, they reflect back the limits of those around them. That reflection is uncomfortable. And human beings are wired to protect their sense of self at almost any cost. Think about conversations you've had. Maybe you tried to share a complex idea at dinner, only to be met with silence or a quick change of subject. That's not rudeness, it's defense. Instead of curiosity, many people retreat. Instead of engaging, they dismiss. This explains why in social settings, confidence often overshadows intelligence. People are drawn to certainty, even if the ideas are shallow, more than to nuance, which feels uncertain. It's why charismatic voices rise quickly, while philosophers, scholars, and visionaries often remain unheard until much later. Neuroscience even shows that when someone feels intellectually outmatched, their brain activates the same threat response as if facing physical danger. Evolution favored belonging to the group, not standing apart. For our ancestors, exile meant vulnerability, even death. That's why we instinctively resist those who disrupt harmony, even if disruption means progress. Modern life only amplifies this. On social media, algorithms reward simplicity and outrage over thoughtfulness. A snappy slogan or emotional soundbite spreads faster than any careful argument. Depth loses to entertainment. And for deep thinkers, this makes connection even harder. But here's the paradox. While intelligence can isolate, it also frees. Philosophers like Arthur Schopenhauer argued that those who see the world more clearly inevitably feel estranged from it. Most people live by the will for comfort, chasing pleasure, status, or routine. But deep thinkers live by a will for truth. They seek reality, even if it unsettles them, even if it makes them lonely. That's why small talk feels draining, why shallow goals feel hollow, why illusions are so easy to spot. Deep thinkers crave depth, and the world often isn't built to provide it. So what can be done? Schopenhauer suggested a few remedies. Treat solitude as a gift, not a punishment. Use it to create, reflect, and grow. Seek out like-minded souls through books, art, or communities that value depth, and share your insights wisely. Not every truth needs to be spoken to every audience. In the end, society doesn't reject deep thinkers because they're wrong. It rejects them because they shine light where most would rather keep the dark. So if you've ever felt out of place in conversations or lonely in your search for meaning, know this. You are not broken. You are simply tuned to see more than others want to see. And while that can feel isolating, it also means you carry the freedom to live authentically, to think, to question, to understand. The world may resist you now, but history shows it is often the deep thinkers who shape the future.